see it on your sheet. Okay, Amanda, are you ready? Ready? We're ready.
Alright, well, if you guys wondered why I walk kind of funny, but I have a disability called cerebral palsy. It's also known as CP. I've lived with it my whole life. I was born 2.5 months early. My twin sister has it too. But I've had it my whole life. I've been through a lot of surgeries and physical therapy, and I've just done a lot of research. And I just want to share with you, hopefully educate you a little more about what it is, and what causes it, and ways to cope with it, and what I do to live a pretty normal life. CP is a disorder that affects the motor and muscle functions in the brain. There are 4 main types. The first is spastic. It's the most common. That's what I have. It is characterized by tense, contracted muscles. And second kind is called apoptoid. My cousin has this, and it's constant, uncontrolled motion of the limbs, head, and eyes. It's the most severe. And there's ataxic. It's a poor sense of balance, often causing falls and stumbles. And then there's mixed. It's just a mixture of all of them. And CP affects many different parts of your body. The one that I have is hemiplegic. It's just one side of your body. It's my left side. Diplegic is just both legs, and quadriplegic is the most severe. It's both arms and both legs. So that means I have spastic, hemiplegic, cerebral palsy. And it affects the left side of my body, but just mostly my leg. I have the most problems. And there is no cure for CP because it's irreversible brain damage. So, and some statistics are about 8,000 babies are diagnosed with CP every year, according to cerebralpalsy.org, and nearly 800,000 people have CP today in the U.S., according to UCP.org. And some causes of CP is, the main cause is premature or multiple births, and half of all children born with CP were preemies. And it's just a lack of oxygen to the brain, which results in brain damage. And it's diagnosed from birth to age 3. And ways to cope with it, and what I do, is the most drastic is surgery. I've had 3 so far. I've had heel cord lengthening. They cut your Achilles tendon and stretch it out to make it longer, so your muscle isn't so contracted. And they have lots of different therapies that you can go through. The most common is physical therapy, of course. I've had to learn how to walk again 3 times, so it really sucks, but you know, how I walk today is pretty much as good as it's going to get. So, and then they also have different braces. This is called an AFL. It's about $1,500 for this. They have to custom make it to your leg, and you can only bend your ankle a little bit just to protect it. And that stands for the ankle and foot orthotic. And for more severe cases, they've got like specialized wheelchairs, and they have specialized preschools. I went to one, and they've just got a whole bunch of things out today for kids that have problems. It's often, you often have like developmentally delayed things, or problems like with school or something. I've had a few. And as the years go by, you develop new problems. Unfortunately, it just gets worse. So my hip's starting to get bad at 18. That's kind of sad. Yeah. And my knee has some issues, obviously. Gonna have to have surgery probably in the next year. And in conclusion, I hope that I informed you a little more about what CP is and some of the causes and just the ways to cope with it and what I do to live pretty much normal life. I can do everything that you guys can do. I just kind of am slower sometimes, but that's alright. And I hope you've gained some knowledge about CP and what I've gone through in my life. And I just believe it's important for you guys to know about disabilities, to have a better understanding of people and don't tease them, because I've had all of that. But it just makes you a stronger person. I'm glad I have it. It's a blessing. So just gives me a different outlook on life. But thank you for listening.
Yay.